What's up, guys? We'll give it a minute to get going. It always takes a minute to get the attendance in the live stream lately. So, whoever's here, thank you. Hello. And whoever's watching afterwards, hello. I know you guys can't always catch them live. So thanks for being here, whether you're live or watching it afterwards. And thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, Scott, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Irving, hello, hello. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Hey, Jay Stona. Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody's, it's Friday, isn't it? I don't know. What's up, Western Slope? Good to see you guys. Thanks for being here. Hope everybody's weekend is off to a good start. Wanted to spend a little time with you this evening. It's still afternoon here, I guess, technically. Whatever time it is, thanks for being here. I wanted to just spend a little time with you before we get into the weekend. Hey, 86, that sounds pretty nice. It was a lot hotter than that here today. We had our 29th day of 110 degrees or more so far this season, which is already a record, but we still have some of them left. I'm not particularly looking forward to that. But, you know, pretty soon, or in a few months, but before you know it, it'd be getting dark at 4:30 and it'd be colder than anyone would like. I really don't like that time of year either, when it gets dark super early. Yeah, it's the sun that gets you more than the heat, I think. Really. I mean, the heat's gonna get you too, but when it's you got the middle of the day sun and it's hot, that's not a good set of circumstances. Wow. Yeah, that's too hot. It's too hot everywhere. It's been too hot everywhere at some point this summer, or it will be, I guess they're saying. So, somebody's rolling by with something. Yeah, it gets super hot around Lake Mead. Definitely. Awesome place, though. We'll have to go there once I get an extra battery for the one bike. I'm not going to try and get there and back on one charge, one battery. Yeah, anyway. So, thanks for being here, everybody who's here. Wow. Yeah, it's a ways out, I guess. But yeah, I love that Lake Mead is as close as it is. I'd like to go camp there. There's a couple of campsites around the lake. I'd like to, when I get that extra e-bike battery, maybe before we go do the Santa Monica ride. Um, I want to camp at Lake Mead, and I want to do a night at Red Rock Canyon too, or the campground outside of Red Rock Canyon. We'll see how that goes. I had kind of a scary morning medically. I might dive into that a little bit at some point in the stream. Things are a little more serious today than I would have liked for them to be. Let's see. Have I been out to Valley of Fire? Not in a while. I would like to go out there again. Especially ride some e-bikes out there. If it winds up being a possibility. Yeah, it looks like a different planet, really. Lots of places, once you just get even just barely outside of Vegas, look like they could be a different planet. So, I don't know, as the weather gets less bad and as I have more e-bike range whenever the other battery gets here, we're going to spread out a little bit, go check out some farther away places around here, or at least so goes the plan. But we'll see. Anyway, hope everybody had a good week, or is having a good week. Sorry, I was getting lost in the laser again. I do really enjoy just staring at this for a while. I find it soothing. And that's what I need right now. I'm not supposed to get stressed out about anything at all, ever. Well, for a while anyway. And I gotta make a lot of changes to my diet too. And it's a lot more urgent than I thought. But yeah, I mean, they let me out and I'm still alive, so I guess that counts for something. I more or less said, come back if you think you're gonna die. Oh, okay. Hope I don't see you again later. So I'm gonna try not to dwell on that too much tonight. But I've had kind of a scary day. No, did not make it to Lanai Express, unfortunately. I'm supposed to be taking it easy and watching what I eat now. Soon I would love to go to the Lanai Express again and have something to eat. But not today, I'm afraid. Yeah, the red chicken. Yeah, hopefully they're not serving the red chicken anymore. I prefer it the old way, the teriyaki chicken. Hey, right along. That happens. I get you. But thanks for being here. Thanks everybody who's here. It's great to see you. I've had kind of a rough day. I'm going to try not to dwell on that. Most of you know I have some issues with my health. And today was more of a dose of that than I feel like I needed. No, no, didn't get food poisoning. So, yeah. Anyway, what else is new? What was I hearing about today that I think I should share with you? Well, I'll be very lucky if I get to 65. Um, yeah, I almost, well, I might not make it past today. Some of you guys know why. I try not to say too much of it out loud, you know, like not give it any strength. No, thank you, brother. It's all good. I'm trying not to be a baby about it, but today it kind of sucked. And I have to just eliminate stress in my life or I'm actually going to die. And very well could have this morning. But, no, thank you, guys. And I'm not, I'm not here for pity or anything like that. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys. It's, helps me calm down and clear my mind and, discuss other things with you. And that's like, I can't have the procedure that I need right now. I need to have ulcers cauterized. It's not just colon cancer. I have ulcerative colitis as well. And I'm sort of bleeding to death right now. But I don't have health insurance, and I have to just gonna have to mind over matter this one. So I have to calm down a lot. I've been a little too wound up lately, and that's caused me to bleed more than anyone should internally, and I have to chill out with that. So no, I did all that stuff, went through that. They canceled me after a month. I never got the actual Medicaid, but they canceled me after a month because I didn't do something right and said it's like, oh, now you got to wait like X amount of time before you can reapply and everything. I don't care, I just kind of like, it's in God's hands. Whatever happens, happens. But today it was a close one. Hold on a minute, I'm getting notified. Hope it's not money coming out. I hate it when that happens. Alright, well, let's see. I don't know, everything's out of whack. I'm not a doctor, I'm trying to just kind of push through it. But I've been drinking too much coffee and I've been stressing out way too much, and both of those things are very bad for the situation. But I have had no motivation or energy, and I don't know. I've needed coffee, and I don't know, but whatever. It's No, Ark Anthony, stay strong, brother. Sorry to hear that. Hope you push through and, like just get it handled. I know, like it all sucks. I don't know. Let's talk about happy things now, guys. The Mustang did get announced. There it is, right there. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, and keep doing well, no matter what. That's all that matters. And good for you, and stay strong. Right now, I'll be all right if I just chill out, but always it just feels like the walls are closing in, and you know, what am I going to eat? Where's the rent money going to come from? And this and that, and just always pressure, always, and it's eating me alive, literally, and I have to just like I can control this if I just chill out. Let's see. Not yet, Lee, unfortunately. I had some other things to deal with today. I wanted to handle that, but um, I'm hoping I'll be in condition to ride the other bike on Sunday. I need to go out and get some pictures and some footage. Hopefully that's a possibility. So yeah, could be sometime next week before I get the other bike ready to go, but I still have things to do with the one that we've been using. So let's see here. No, you too, Mark Anthony. Anybody who's, we've all got our series of challenges in life, let's say, and like different versions of things we'd rather not have in our lives, and whatever it is that you might be dealing with, just more power to you, and just do the best you can. And a lot of it with anything is if your mind is in a better place, the body tends to follow as much as is possible. I know that's not going to stop certain things from happening, but I don't know what I'm trying to say, but we've all got a cross to bear, and I wish I could make yours less heavy, and sometimes I wish somebody could do that for me, but we're going to have things to face and deal with, and it's just the way it goes, and you do the best you can and stay as strong as you can, and think about the good things whenever you can. That's what keeps me going. I got a lot of things I still need to do that I haven't done yet, that I must finish or even start some of them. So hold on, let me see here. Camera stuff coming tomorrow. That's good. That's always an exciting day. Hey, baby love. Great to see you always. So, hope you're doing well. I've had a bit of a scare today, but it's going to be alright if I just chill out. It's as simple as that. I can turn off the bleeding with my mind. I just had to quit worrying about things that aren't a problem yet. That's like the thing I think almost everybody struggles with in life, is worrying about things that aren't yet a problem. And that just adds to it, just makes it worse. And it's literally killing me right now. I would have practically unnoticeable colitis if I didn't stress out so much and drink so much coffee. Um, so, yeah, I mean, we have the ability to some degree, to change a lot of things about the way we live our lives. And it's not always easy to do, but I don't know. That's what I'm doing too, baby love. That's good medicine. Just thinking happy thoughts and staying occupied, you know, having chats with you guys is good. I've been really stressing a lot today and I feel pretty calm now. And that's necessary because it's I don't know. I really can't mess around with this right now. That's pretty much it. Right along. That's good advice from your grandpa right there. Um, that's really the only way to do it. Is, take it as it comes and handle that as best you can. And it's not always an easy thing to do. Right now, it's all piling up for me. Or that's what it feels like all the time anyway. And I have to stop with that because I can't do everything at once. And the more I try, the worse it gets, and the more I bleed. And I can't afford another Uber ride to the hospital today, so I better stop with that. Let's see. Well, I hope you're okay, baby love. And I don't know how much I could do for you, but I'm here if you need me. Well, I don't know about that. And, the Lord only takes the good ones. The Lord takes a lot of good ones, that's for sure. But, 20 some odd years ago, doctors told me I have to have a couple of spine surgeries and a hip replacement or I'm going to be dragging a dead leg around within a few years. That was 20 some odd years ago. I have not had those surgeries and I'm still walking and running and jumping and it's fine. So, I mean, I don't know. I could live another 20 years or I could be gone tomorrow, and that's the thing, tomorrow is really not a guarantee for any of us. So you should try and make decent use of the time you've got while you can. Oh, goodness, baby love. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. I hadn't heard. Condolences. I'm sorry. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, baby love. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. God, what do you say in a situation like that other than, I wish you the best and you and your family, and I know it's never an easy thing to take, and I'm sorry. Mhm. Well, baby love, I don't know what I could do for you, but if you think of anything, I'm here. I'm sorry though, it's never easy to deal with something like that. And that's the funny thing about life is, you know, one day it stops, and it's going to happen to all of us, and there's nothing we can do, and it's the reality of our existence. But they're always with us, our loved ones. Bodies expire, but the soul lives on, and the people you love will always be within shouting distance. Hey, Matt Ross. I'm okay, all things considered, but I guess it's been a rough 24 hours all around, I guess, or for any of us anyway. That's all you can do, baby love. Stay positive. Just think about the good times. I don't know. It's a tough thing to deal with, no matter what. And what do you say? There's no perfect thing to say. There's no perfect thing to hear. There's just, automatically a grieving period, and I don't know. But, best wishes, baby love. I'm here for anything if you need me. And of course, we've all, you see how much everybody loves you in the chat, of course. So, you have friends if you need them. That's it. Love and positivity, two of the strongest things that we have in our lives. We can overcome just about anything with love and positivity. So, oh man, we're losing a lot of great ones lately. That's for sure, and it's never easy. Well, if there is a bright side to look at, baby love, suffering is never good. So, I don't know. Hey, Jay Beckman, John, what's going on, buddy? Good afternoon. Good to see you. I hadn't heard about his surgery yet. I didn't get any notifications or anything. Yeah, hopefully Slow 49's on the quick road to a full recovery after his surgery. Oh, good. I'm glad you got an update there, baby love. I know we're all concerned about him too, and he likely would have been uh, taking the Honda Ruckus ride of a lifetime, if not for needing this surgery. So I hope he recovers quickly and fully. Yeah, that's what sucks about the ticking clock, Scotty, and everybody. I feel much older lately than I ever have in my life, personally. And just the morning after, doing the Wednesday night bike ride and then carrying that bike back up the stairs, I mean, I could feel it in most of my body the next morning, and that kind of thing never used to happen. That's the thing about bodies. It's weird. But at the end of the day, we're really just, ghosts, piloting a meat covered skeleton through this crazy thing that we call life. And one day the vessel expires. And it's just a funny thing, this life in general. And I think about that a lot. But, again, we got to try and stay positive and think about the good things whenever we can. There's more good than bad. There's always a lot more good than bad in this life if we allow it to be that way. It's so easy in this day and age, especially, to convince ourselves that more things are wrong than actually are. And that doesn't help at all. Yeah, that's it. We got to keep going until we can't anymore. That's my plan anyway. Uh, and we're praying for you, baby love. Um, it's never easy to be in the situation that you're in right now. And, God bless you and your family. And Hunter Biden, they are Hachi e-bikes, Haoqi. This is the new one that just dropped today, the Mustang, and I really hope they send me one. If you're listening, Hachi, I'm going to try and stay alive long enough to go shred one of those anyway. Or let's see. I'm hoping to be not bleeding enough by Sunday morning. We're supposed to have a nice cool morning, could get down to 79. And I have to take all the aftermarket crap off of the Leopard Pro bike, the Hachi Leopard Pro, the black one. Not that one, but the one that we rode at the bike ride. I got to take the lights and the bag and all the stuff off of it. And take it all over Creation and take pictures of it in front of all the cool things to take pictures of it in front of in Las Vegas. And they're going to use some of those pictures on their site. And I owe them at least that for all the nice things they're doing for me. And if they're listening right now, and especially after they get the pictures, I really want one of these, please. That one right there. The one that came out today, the Mustang, it's awesome. Please send me one, please, and thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to try to be well enough by Sunday morning to go out and do some leisurely riding. We're not going to be able to shred any trails this weekend. I'm not going to be in that kind of shape. But I think I can get a bike up and down the stairs if I take it easy. And just do some cruising and some picture taking. I'm also going to get some GoPro camera footage. Thanks again, Steve-O and Reneo for getting the GoPro batteries on the wish list. Those have arrived, and I need to charge those up tonight, actually. So I'll have. Well, we're never going to run out of GoPro batteries at this point, guys. So thanks again, Steve and Renee, for hooking that up. It's most kind of you, and it's going to be very, very useful. So yeah, I'm going to go out and get some GoPro footage on the bike. Monday morning's supposed to be pretty good too. So if I can force myself to get out there, and like the ulcers aren't really bothering me as much, I'm going to have to try to not have any coffee between now and then, and that's going to be a difficult thing to do. But that's going to make a world of difference as well. So, I don't know. Anyway, I have assignments from the e-bike company while we're on the subject. And I have to go out and handle those assignments so that they'll keep sending me stuff like that, hopefully. Hint, hint. Hachi e-bikes. That one, please, and thank you. We'll see. So trying to think of happy thoughts, and things that make me happy. Like we all need something that makes us happy, something that's a good distraction from, whatever. So I hope everybody's got something like that. For me, I like to get out on two-wheeled things, bikes and scooters. I used to really enjoy motorcycle riding, but the roads are getting kind of crazy around here. I'm not worried about me, I'm worried about everybody else. Not that it's any safer necessarily on an e-bike, but I'm going a lot less fast on an e-bike, and I'm in the bike lane on an e-bike. So that's good. Hold on, I got missing notifications. Oh, so it wasn't that $1 million that I was expecting, which would really help, with the ulcers and the stress right now. So I don't know. I mean, there's still time, I guess. Yeah, just trying to think of happy thoughts. Are you guys gonna watch the Olympics? Any of it? Or the opening ceremonies, which I guess is coming on in a little while. Any of you guys gonna watch that tonight? Yeah, it really would, Irving. And I keep appealing to the god of the $1 million. It's like, any time now. Got a lot of things going on here. Got to stop these ulcers from bleeding if I want to continue to exist. So yeah, $1 million would be quite helpful indeed. I gotta not eat spicy food for a while either, and that is that's another kick in the nuts. I was just thinking, just right now, for instance, I was thinking how wonderful it would be to be dipping Roberto's chicken tacos in the red sauce, the salsa rojo, right now, which is it's like eating lava out of a volcano, that stuff, on some days. Some days it's really just kind of, I don't know, medium, maybe. But other days they got some extra hot in there, and it'll send flames through your entire digestive system, and I cannot be doing any of that right now. So I can still, yeah, they are. I love the Roberto's chicken tacos. Oh, I can still eat the tacos. I just can't dip them in stuff that'll make my ulcers bleed worse. So, as long as I can get that chicken taco grease, though, and the flavor, oh my God. To anyone who's eaten a chicken taco from Roberto's, you know exactly what I'm talking about. To anyone who's not yet done so, for God's sake, get some Roberto's chicken tacos on Wednesday when they're a deal. Wow. Yeah, hey, Chet. Well, thanks for lurking or hanging out and everything. I think they're $1.59 at mine now, Scotty, the last time. But even still, considering how much everything costs now, even getting a Roberto's chicken taco for $1.59 is like, I don't know. But I remember, didn't they used to be 89 cents and then they were 99 cents for the longest time? I don't know, but yeah, even at $1.59, that's a hell of a good way to spend $1.59. But yeah, I wonder if it varies by location. I go to the one on Charleston and Maryland, and they're $1.59 on Wednesday. But yeah, I gotta be careful what I eat for a while. I can't, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do without coffee tomorrow morning. I might have a little, but normally I have like a pretty serious amount of coffee in the morning, and I rely on that to get me going. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good order. Yeah, ideally that's about what I'd get to. But sometimes I'll get the combo plates, like if I don't go on Wednesday, I'll get like a combo plate and then maybe add something, depending on what the cash flow looks like. But yeah, I mean, Roberto's Taco Shop is in my top 5 most favorite places to eat on earth, period. Ulcerative colitis, chat, and had kind of a scare with it this morning. I need a lot less stress in my life, and I need to quit drinking coffee, and I need to have a procedure to have ulcers cauterized, or I could pretty much, I don't know, is there an easy way to say this? I could pretty much drop dead whenever. But if I stress out a lot less and change my diet a bit, I won't have to have a procedure, and I can probably continue to exist. But there's never not too much stress in my life lately, it seems, but I'm going to do the best I can with it. And I know we've all got something to deal with, and condolences to everyone who's dealing with something. Baby love, God bless you and your family. I'm so sorry for your loss. We love you and we're here for you, and wish I could make it easier somehow. But, oh, they do at mine, Scotty, usually. It depends. Some of them don't, but they know what I'm saying every time I go, and they always hook it up. God, I love Roberto's, man. Oh, I should definitely not eat any of that right now, but I would love to. Maybe a bacon breakfast burrito, but you gotta dip that in the red stuff. I can't do that, though. Food, I love food and coffee, and I have to be very, very careful for a while now. Wow. Well, I'm glad you made it past the stroke, Chet. And I would love to change my diet, but I eat stuff that I can afford to eat, which is not good things to eat usually. Um, yeah, food prep, meal prep for sure. I need to do that, but I'm pretty much like day to day lately, and I eat what I can afford to eat to survive. And now, I mean, for serious health reasons, I cannot do that anymore. But I don't know how I'm going to go about this exactly yet. But I got to stop the bleeding. I got to stop the stress. I got to calm the stress, relieve the stress a little bit. I quit worrying about things that aren't a problem right now. So, yeah, Costco, but I can't spend that kind of money at a time. I go to Smith's and spend like $16, and that's got to keep me alive for 3 days. So it usually winds up being garbage. Because junk stuff is cheap and filling. Yeah, I might watch a little bit of that opening ceremonies, whatnot, later on. Um, One of my dad's most popular YouTube videos is opening ceremonies for some Olympics that he has usage rights to somehow. But yeah, I guess the opening ceremonies are supposed to be some kind of big deal tonight. I think they said it's supposed to start at 7:30 here. Yeah, I'm hungry too, baby love. Um, and there are so many things that I would love to eat right now, but I have to be very careful. I would love some spicy food. How do you stream it? I don't know. Peacock? I guess. I watch it on TV. I guess the opening ceremonies are going to come on TV. I think they're supposed to here tonight at 7:30 Vegas time, as I understand it. But I don't know for sure. I got to go check. Paris, I guess, Hunter. Oh, for real. Celine Dion. She used to be our girl around here. Celine was holding it down on the strip for a while. I was hoping to go to one of her shows, and I never got a chance to. I just kind of assumed she would be there forever. At the Forum at Caesar's Palace. Oh, new shows at Resorts World? That's awesome. I think I heard something about that a while back, but then they said she was having problems with her throat or something and might not be able to do it, but hopefully it's on. I gotta see Celine at some point in my life. That's another thing I gotta stay alive for. I'm not going anywhere until I've seen Celine banging it out in person. Anyway, thanks to everybody who hit the like button. She had some kind of health scare, Celine Dion, which is why she had to cancel her residency at Caesars, as I understand it. Um, so I hope she's doing better now. There are a lot of shows that I still need to see here. I've been to see a lot of really good shows here over the years, but there's always like, are you ever going to be able to see them all really? And they change all the time. And no more Beatles Love show at the Mirage. The Mirage is closed now. Yeah, yeah. Let's get some meat on those bones. But yeah, I don't know. I hope Celine gets back to. Oh wow. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that. Her health issues, and shout out to her, Celine Dion, for pushing through. And there's an inspiration right there. If she can work through her stuff and get back on track and rock the opening ceremonies, then I'm sure we all could be doing a little better. Hey, Slow 49, hello, and Life of Pi. I'm okay, all things considered, but hey, Slow 49, hope you're doing well after your big morning and day. And didn't expect to see you tonight, and glad to see you. Ugh. So yeah, anyway, Slow 49. Hope everything went as well as it could have today. And it's a good sign that you're here. I'm going to take that as a sign that things went pretty well at least. Well, nothing wrong with that. You know, it's better to stay medicated after surgery, that's for sure. So, whatever you have to do, but hope you can just enjoy a speedy recovery now and get back to 100%. Thanks to everybody who tuned in to the meeting so far. Hope everybody's doing well. I know last day or so I've had some ups and downs for some of us here. But hopefully it's more ups from now on. We could all use some better days, I think, and some better circumstances. So may we all be so fortunate as to receive them. But I had a big scare this morning, and I have to be really careful now. And I have to take that seriously. I have to quit. Like, my mind still thinks I'm 12 years old and invincible, but my body is now reminding me that I'm not. So I have to try not to drink coffee tomorrow, and that's going to not be fun. And other things. Hey, Dustin. What's going on, buddy? So, thanks for hanging out and staring at the laser wall. A little of this and a little of that, Dustin. I don't know. It's a sad day for some of us, and I don't know. But things are going better than they could, I suppose, in some ways. Well, someone close to us, someone in the chat tonight lost someone very close to her. And, again, well, I mean, you're all going to find out who it is sooner or later anyway. Baby Love lost someone very close, and we're all sad for her and wish her the very best. And it's never a good thing to have to deal with. But I guess Brandon had a good surgery, as far as I can tell, because he's in the chat right now. So that's a good sign. I'm still alive. I'm not sure that was going to happen after the morning that I had. And it might not continue to happen if I don't take things a little more seriously. Yeah, I know. Slow 49's been there, and it's never easy to lose anybody that you're close to. And that's just the horrible part of life that we all have to experience sooner or later. There's never any way to make it any easier, unfortunately. So I don't know. But that's another, we have to look at life. I don't have any choice now but to look at life like any day could be my last, because any day could be my last. And, tomorrow is never a guarantee, so you have to make good use of the time that you have. To reach out to that person that you've maybe lost touch with, that you're thinking about, oh, I should really talk to them or something. And, because you just, don't miss opportunities. Don't miss opportunities to enjoy life and experience things that make you happy with people who make you happy. And, it's so easy to get caught up in just, routines and gotta do this and don't have time for anything else. But you have to take the time, you have to make the time, you have to enjoy the time that you have, or there's no point at all. It's all for nothing if you don't make yourself smile once in a while. and it inspires other people to smile, and then it continues, and we just need a whole lot more of that right now. So don't waste the time that you have. And I need to take more of my own advice, and I realized today that I might not have as much time as I thought I had, or maybe thought I could have. So try not to waste time. Try not to waste opportunities. You know, connect with people that maybe you've lost touch with, that you've thought of reconnecting with. Kind of almost bled to death this morning. I have cancer and colitis, and one is much worse than the other today. I have ulcers that are bleeding a lot, and I have to be very careful now. And today was kind of scary. But I'm still here, and I still have things to do. But again, you know, tomorrow is not a guarantee for any of us, ever. So don't waste time, don't waste opportunities. Do that thing that you've been wanting to do. Talk to that person that you've been wanting to talk to, that you've lost touch with. How am I say? No, Dustin, it's more stress than anything lately, and that's the thing that they said. Brent, it's been a rough day for some of us, especially baby love. You know, it's easy for me to be a crybaby about my situation, but she lost someone very close to her today, and we're here for you, baby love. You got a lot of friends if you need them. But it's good to see you, Brent, anyway. Hope you're doing well, and everybody who was able to pop in and say hello. I need to try and do some more riding, but well, today I have to stop bleeding. I can't really do anything. But hopefully by Sunday morning it's supposed to be pretty nice. I got to take all the stuff off of the black bike, all the aftermarket stuff, the lights and the bags and everything, and go take that thing all over town and get some pictures of it for the e-bike company. I'm going to make a video as well. And I'm going to check in with you guys while I'm out and about. So I might even get the Instagram going again if I'm going to be taking all these pictures and tagging Hachi e-bikes and everything all the time. Should be putting them up on Instagram, but I want them to be able to use, they sent me out to do this, or sending me out to do this, and I want to do it for them anyway. I got a couple of really nice e-bikes from them sitting behind me, so it's the least I can do. And it'd be cool to have them use some of my pictures on their site. So that's the project for this weekend, but there's some slightly less terrible weather in the forecast, and I'm going to try and make good use of that. Mornings anyway, go out in the mornings. Still too hot to go out in the middle of the day. But yeah, I'm going to try to get some more rides in the coming days, and that will be good. That's always a stress reliever. As important as changing my diet right now is also reducing stress. So we'll see how that goes. Let me see. Thanks to all you guys for being so kind and supportive. And we've all got something to deal with. And, you know, I hope whatever it is you have to deal with is as easy to deal with as is possible. Good to see you. And you guys are always so kind to each other, and that always, I don't know, it restores my faith in humanity. We got the best group here, period. If this channel never grows beyond this, at least we've got the people that we have now, and thank God for all of you guys. Nothing that didn't come with the bike, Dustin. Well, because, if because then they'll have to make, asterisks everywhere. Sorry, I can't even talk today. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Um, so yeah, rather than have them have to explain every time that these things don't come with the bike, it'd be better to just take them off. So everything that came on the bike, yeah, like all the racks that came with it, of course, are staying. I will, Chad. I haven't done anything with my Instagram account in like months. But if I'm going to be taking all these pictures, I'll probably, post them there too, or some of them anyway. But let's see. Well, it is, Amy, and it's a bad combination of factors right now, and I'm happy that the other thing is not any worse. And I can overcome the severity of the colitis by just trying not to stress out so much, and eating better will make a huge difference. It's still going to be there, but it won't be as bad as it's been today if I'm a little more careful with it. So we'll see how everything goes. Thank you anyway. And it's all right. I mean, I've come to terms with my situation. One day I'm just not going to be here anymore, and that's just the way it is. And until then, I'm going to try and have a little fun and take you guys with me. So we'll see how it goes. Well, that's the thing, Amy. All we have, all we have is now. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow will just be now when it comes. So, I mean, our whole lives, we're groomed to plan for the future, but we're designed to live in the present. So we're going against our own nature every day by worrying about anything other than this moment. And it's a harder thing to do than to say, being present. But it's necessary. I could overcome most of my health issues right now by simply being present. I wouldn't need any further treatment for my colitis if I just didn't worry about anything that wasn't happening right now. And it's the same for all of us. We can't change things that have already happened, and, the future isn't here yet. So, I don't know. Oh, that's a good thing to do during a recovery. Nintendo Switch. Wish I had one of those. I've played them a few times. Gonna try, Miss A. Um, got a lot of things left to do. I'm not planning on going anywhere for a while. Like leaving this earth anyway, is what I mean. Until I've accomplished a few more things. So, I was kind of worried about not being here anymore today, but here I still am for some reason. So, what are you gonna do? Wow. That's crazy though, Amy. Um, 23. Yeah, when I go to Seven Magic Mountains, like once I get past St. Rose, probably, yeah. Um, but I'll probably zig and zag between here and there downtown. I looked at Google Maps for it, for the bikeway, like how it thinks a bicycle should go. And there's some zigging and zagging and bike trails and stuff, like getting over towards the St. Rose and Las Vegas Boulevard area, and then it's Las Vegas Boulevard after that. Yeah, exactly. It's easier said than done though, Amy. Like for me especially right now, I'm really struggling with problems that aren't a problem yet. But they're looming, and it feels like the walls are closing in all the time, and I'm going day to day, and why does everything have to be so stressful? So it's easy to worry about things that we don't really have to worry about. We have to stop and think and remember that we don't have to worry about things that aren't a problem yet. And most of these things that we are worrying about aren't going to be anywhere near as bad as we're envisioning them in our heads anyway. So, oh, mighty kind of you, Miss A, for posting that. I made some changes, and there's a challenge in there that I want to do. Food that I can eat, a bucket's worth. Um, and it's like the survival food that's good for 25 years. I switched it up, and there's a month's worth for less than the cost of a month's worth of eating food that you buy at the grocery store, at least for me anyway. So I switched out some MRE stuff that I had in there, and I put the food buckets in there, the freeze-dried food buckets. I want to do that for a month. Actually, now that you reminded me of the wish list, Miss A, and thanks for posting that. I want to, yeah, I want to try that at some point. What if you had to? Like, what happens when the world does end and we have to start living off of that survival food? You know, then what? But I did actually mention that to a doctor earlier. I was like, hey, I was thinking about doing this. What do you think about that? And they were like, well, most of that food, those kinds of foods, like it's safe for most people to eat and easier to digest. Usually, so as long as it's not spicy or coffee or stuff like that, it ought to be okay. So, no, we all do, Amy, and you know, I didn't think that or anything, but yeah, it's just, you know, oftentimes our minds can get ahead of us. All of us. We all do it, whether we admit to it or not. Those of us who see ourselves as being enlightened and above all that still struggle with it once in a while. And if you say you don't, I'm going to have to call you a liar. So, you know, just remember, guys, if it's not a problem right now, is it really a problem? So, anyway, I'm glad you think it's a good idea, Miss A. I'd like to try that for real. Living off of a bucket of survival food for a month and nothing else. You know, the world has ended scenario, and now this is all I have to survive on. What's that going to be like? And I'd like to make a series of videos about that. A lot of people buy this stuff. There's people that have, like, you know, storage rooms full of buckets of survival food for the end of the world. So, you know, what happens when you actually have to eat it? So, I'd like to find out. So, I've got that in my Amazon wish list now, and you know, I think that would be a good investment anyway when I have $208 or whatever it is. You know, I spend more than $208 in a month on food. So maybe it's a good way to save some money on food too. That could be an interesting thing about it. So I really want to try that, guys, if I can put together the means to get those the month's worth of food, and then just see how it goes for an entire month with nothing but that. So, let me see. Well, hey, losing 12 pounds is losing 12 pounds. Sorry about the part with your mom. Yeah, well, say this food stuff. Let me show you guys. It's supposed to have all that. This is supposed to be, you know, balanced food to keep you alive in the event of the end of the world or any disaster in which you might find yourself needing emergency food that has a 25-year shelf life. Let me see. We'll take a look here. But this is in the wish list. Now, this is what it is, guys. It's just like 2 buckets of food that adds up to, 3 squares a day for one person for 30 days. For it's $210, which when you think about it, I mean, how much more than that do you spend on food in a month, would you say? So if I could survive off of this and it's actually decent and it hurt my ulcers or anything for 30 days and it's only $210, that might be a good way to save some money too. So, I don't know. Yeah, gotta eat those veggies, Irving. Balanced diet, and it's key to optimum health. So yeah, I wish I could afford to buy these food buckets right now because I could eat all of this food with my ulcer situation, and it has all the nutrients in it. All this stuff has the vitamins and the protein and stuff, and that better be that $1 million that I've been expecting. Oh, what? Brent, thank you very much. That was completely unexpected and unnecessary, but thank you very much. Brent Sutton, our friend and fellow Hachi Leopard Pro e-bike rider, just sent a nice donation to PayPal. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. So yeah, balanced, Irving. A balanced diet is key. And when I was telling him what I eat this morning and how much coffee I have in a day, he looked at me and was pretty much like, "How are you still alive?" And I sat and thought about that for a second. I was like, huh. If I make some changes in my own life, well, I can't have the ulcer cauterization procedure because I don't have the thousands of dollars that costs and the recovery time afterwards. So I have to just, mind over matter, proper diet, and less stress to get this stuff to stop bleeding. But yeah, balanced diet. Nothing wrong with a balanced diet. It'll keep you healthy. And, like, it goes a long way for the mind, too. Nutrients, proper nutrition does a lot for the mind. I'm so tired lately because I eat garbage to stay alive. And I'm tired. I don't have any energy because I ate whatever cheap crap that I could afford. Yeah, chat, I did. This morning I was bleeding much more than usual, and I got a little concerned. And I really have to take it easy now with, food and not drinking a half gallon of coffee a day. I'm not supposed to have any coffee at all. Nothing like acidic, nothing spicy. Or it could be very bad, and I have to take that seriously. So, let me see. Yeah, Miss A, good call. Probiotic. They did say that. My dad he used to send them to me and be like, "Are you taking probiotics?" And I did feel a lot better. And the colitis was sometimes a non-issue when I was steadily using good probiotics. So that's a good call, Miss A. I might have to start doing that again too. But everything costs money. Everything seems like it costs more money than it should. And that's always the part that I struggle with. I've had some setbacks in recent days, and I got more of the wrong lights today which, I already can't sell the ones that I have because they're the wrong color combinations, or the wrong colors in general. They keep sending me more of the wrong ones, and I keep saying, hey, you keep sending the wrong ones. Oh, don't worry about it, we'll send you some more. And then they sent the wrong ones. And I said, hey, you sent the wrong ones again. Oh, but we sent you more, though. So, okay, this is turning into an Abbott and Costello routine. And I'm already freaking bleeding to death. So, serenity now. This is what I'm talking about with the stress, though. It's like the walls are closing in all the time, and I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying not to dwell on it. But it's the way it goes. Let's see. Yeah, McDonald's isn't good. A lot of McDonald's isn't good. But as long as I'm not, drinking coffee or eating spicy stuff there, occasional McDonald's isn't going to hurt any worse than a lot of the things I'm doing. But yeah, I need to just, like, better things in general. Better diet than I've been having for sure. Yeah, no, I've heard of that, Miss A, and it all makes good sense. And yeah, you're right, and I should, and we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, you gotta have those veggies, though. You really do. It goes a long way. Uh, I feel very bad inside right now. I hope I don't have to go back. I don't necessarily want to just. No, you're right, Miss A. A lot of greens can really upset it. Certain, I don't know. But yeah, I got to be a lot more careful. And something could have happened today. Something that I'm not ready for yet. I'm not done yet. So I'm afraid to go see how bad it is now. I just want it to be over, that part of it. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, thanks again, Brent, for that PayPal. Is mighty kind of you. I'm gonna get some good food with it. Is what I'm gonna do. Proper food that I should eat. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, I guess, again tomorrow morning. Yeah, yogurt I know is good. Certain types of it, especially, are good. Just, things that aid in good digestion in general, like yogurt, are gonna be good for the situation. So I have to go. I'm gonna try, I guess, take the scooter in the morning tomorrow and get a couple things at the store that'd be better to eat, assuming that I'm able. Uh, oh, thank you, Miss A. I hope I survive the colitis long enough to get to die of that other thing. I guess is something to shoot for at this point, but I'm glad that the other thing's not any worse than it was, which is kind of a miracle in itself. So, smile when you can, like we've been saying. I can't shop one day a week, Dustin. I can't carry enough, and I never have enough money at a time to buy groceries for the week. Um, I can carry like 3 bags of groceries on the little scooter. So I'd love to go shopping weekly and just, plan and everything, meal prep, but it's just not an option right now. Hey, Paula, how you doing? Well, yeah, I mean, the only way I can survive right now, Dustin, seriously, is to just, every couple of days I go and get enough groceries to keep me alive for a couple of days. No, because I'd have to leave the bike outside, and in that amount of time that it would take me to go inside and shop, someone will steal it. Doesn't matter what kind of lock I have. So the reason I take the scooter is because I fold it up and put it in the shopping cart and take it inside with me. So, but also I can't afford more groceries at a time. I'm lucky to afford like 2 days of groceries at a time the way things are going right now. And I'm fortunate compared to a lot of people around here, especially people with health issues like myself. I'm very fortunate to be doing as well as I am most of the time. But that's as good as it gets right now, you know? I mean, if I can come out of the store with 3 days worth of groceries, I'm doing really well. But, 2 days is still a good day. So, but anyway, great to see everybody. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for spending the time. Glad to see that Brandon's surgery is over and he's okay and checked in with us in the chat earlier, Slow49. Wonderful to see Baby Love tonight, even though she's dealing with something. And thoughts and prayers. We love you, Baby Love, and you have friends if you need them. And I'm going to pray for you and your family. And thanks for being as strong and awesome as you are. Baby Love, if you're still here. And all of you guys, everything you do, always. I feel so much better now myself today, just from getting to spend this time with you. And it makes such a huge difference in the quality of my life. And I feel a lot less stressed right now than I did earlier. Which that's the number one thing right there. I mean, it doesn't matter what I eat if I'm still stressed out. It's the stress that's killing me. But it's never not a stressful situation lately. No, that's cool, Dustin. And yeah, if you can plan ahead, if you can buy food for a week or, plan carefully, it makes a big difference. Hey, Melissa's Journey. Hello. So, yeah, good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks to everybody who hit the like button. So, and someday soon, hopefully I'm going to start the 30-day ReadyWise emergency food supply challenge and eat nothing but whatever comes in these buckets. And it's got drinks in there too. Like, all you need is water. Everything else is in there. So that should be fun. If we get a chance to do that, but that's going to require having $210 initially. But they say that a month's worth of food and drinks for one person. Can you eat from the grocery store for 210 bucks a month for an entire month? I can't. So let's see what that's all about when the time comes. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, and again, baby love, thanks for being with us tonight. You know, considering what you're dealing with right now, it's wonderful to see you, and I'm glad you're hanging out here with such positivity and being the, normal, wonderful person that you are always. It's, great to get to spend this time with you, all things considered, and I sure wish I could, take the pain away. Yeah, no, there's gaps for me too, Dustin. I don't know. What time is it? I'm hungry. We've been talking about food and stuff, but I have to be careful what I eat. What can I eat? What do I even have? I guess it's time to eat, though. My insides are saying, hey, even though it's all screwed up in here, we still need something to eat. But anyway, thanks again, Brent, for the PayPal. It's most kind of you, buddy, and I can go get some healthy altar food in the morning, and I'm looking forward to that. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the lights. Anyway, baby love, I know it's always a good distraction for me. You got to get some sleep, though. I know it's been hard, but I hope you can get some sleep tonight. But I'm glad that you're here right now, and you got tons of friends if and when you ever need us. But hopefully I can spend a little time with you guys on Sunday morning. I'm going to be out taking pictures of an e-bike and going places. And I know I'm going to enjoy that, and I hope you guys will too. I'm going to make a video about that, like GoPro footage. Thanks again, Steve and Renee, for the GoPro batteries. Steve O and Renee O for checking that off the wish list. Now we're not going to run out of GoPro batteries, basically, so we can keep filming. I'm going to be able to get some good footage. Thanks again, Steve and Renee, for checking that off the list, and becoming members as well. Steve and Renee are also members, and Amy is as well. You've seen her in the chat. tonight. So shout out to members, everybody who became a member. Membership is going to count for something here soon, but everybody who's getting in now, thank you. It goes a long way. You're really kind of helping me stay alive, honestly, and keep the content coming. I'm working, this is bucket list item number one, is to do basically just YouTube, just spend time with you guys every day until I can't anymore. And we're making a lot of progress towards that. So let me see. Baby love, thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. You've got my contact information. If you need me for anything ever, I'm right down the street. But wonderful to see you. I hope you have a wonderful night. Yeah, I know there's nothing good to say in a situation like this, but best wishes. And I'm praying for you and your family, and get some sleep. And tomorrow's another day, but keep smiling, baby love. Keep that positive attitude. Don't let anything happen to that. So hope you have a good night. And Melissa and everyone. I guess that's gonna be it for this tonight. I have to find something to eat, something that's not gonna make me bleed. And I'm really hoping to not have to go back to the hospital tonight. I suppose I'll check in with you if I do. So I just have to stop being a baby about this. I'm a grown-ass man, and I will be fine. I have been fine. And I hope you guys are all fine. I gotta quit crying about my problems. I will, Miss A, and thank you very much, and all you guys. Take care of yourselves. And be well. I'll check in with you tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully not tonight. If I check in with you tonight, that's not good. Thanks, chat. You too. Yeah, thanks, Dennis. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, mind over matter. The mind is stronger than the situation most of the time. So all you guys, Dennis, everybody, thanks for being here. Baby love, take care of yourself, get some sleep. But yeah, I'll check in with you sometime soon. And yeah, until then, be well, guys, and we got a lot of fun things to do this weekend. Should the stars align, and I expect they might. So, think happy thoughts, guys. And, thanks, Dennis. I'm sure we all will be. We all have things to deal with. Life goes on, or doesn't. One of the two things is going to happen. So, anyway, I hope it goes on for everyone. Yeah, have a good night, guys. Enjoy the opening ceremonies if you're watching them. I think I'm going to do that here in a little bit. And try to just, happy mind. I got to relieve the stress. That's my biggest thing right now. Stress is literally eating me alive. And I almost died from it today. And I still could if I don't chill out. So, everybody chill out. Don't wind up like me. Sitting at home, bleeding to death, wishing you didn't worry about things so much. So, take care of yourselves, guys. Be well. Think happy thoughts. And I'll see you again soon.